G'day Dart fans, as usual, forgot to turn my mic on, but welcome to DartStream Live, Smashdown tonight, Jezza versus Jizzy, going to be a big one tonight. Both players are warming up and keen to go, a couple of little hurdles to overcome before we got to that point, but pretty sure they're all bulled up and happening, are we fellas?
Yeah, mate, we're all pulled up.
All bulled up and good to go?
Yep.
Who won the bullseye?
I did.
So Justin is away on bull. Good luck, gentlemen. And it is game on, motherfuckers.
It is game on, motherfuckers.
60.
$100.
Nice openers there. Good to get that one out the way of Jeremy Fagg. His first treble. And Justin fires one in. Fifth dart. He'll be comfortable there.
I can hear your
with
mic
the throw.
then.
$60.
Been a while since I've done it. Forgot to mute my mic, as opposed to what I normally do. Forget to unmute it.
140.
Jizzy smashes in a big 140.
180.
Go, mate.
Jeremy Fagg.
180.
100.
Well, it's not what we wanted.
97.
Welcome to all the fans for joining us on DartStream Live. Should be able to get a few of your comments up there if I did the thing right. Did.
85.
John Kiley, g'day all.
Third dart.
And Jeremy Fagg takes the first leg in a 15 data. Good stuff here on DartStream Live. I feel like it's a little bit quiet. I'm just going to put a tune on because I feel uneasy. The lack of noise.
81.
42.
140.
45.
60.
'Tune didn't last long, did it? Gotta put it down there. It's not what I wanted.
$55.
And Justin now struggling to find something. Chrissy Sheeran jumps in the comments. G'day Chrissy, good to have you along.
81.
Featured on DartStream Live. One of Australia's top female players. She would have been watching Tori on the big stage and loving every minute of that.
30.
99.
And Jezza sets that up nicely with tops left.
59.
He's under, first dart. Goes down, and he's inside, so up for double 5. Oh, look,
32.
he doesn't. He decides to split that. He's a long way in front. No harm done. Why not? Leaves himself a double 4. And Justin really struggling to find something.
60.
First up.
There it is, Jeremy Fagg. Couple out the way. Look, it's a long format. Justin won't be panicking just yet. Jezza looking all about it. Here he comes.
140.
The second dart was tucked behind that first one there. Didn't get a good look at it, but 140's a 140.
60.
Couldn't have been anywhere else. And just let us know in the comments if everything's looking and sounding okay. I know there's a couple of funny angles on the board. Nothing we can do about that. Justin invested in some new gear, and unfortunately, looked crapola. So we had to go back to the phone on the wobbly bracket and couldn't quite get it in position. We were running out of time, and I knew you guys were waiting, so wanted to get it going. Kerry Miles. Pull your finger out, son.
100.
You ask, he answers. Jezza, 9 straight darts, 10, 11 straight darts, and finally finds a couple of trebles. Justin still with major advantage in this leg, 142 to rep. Straight ton leaves him 42. Jeremy can't peg that 181, obviously, so Justin's going to come back and probably go 1032.
40.
And 40 floor. 10 is in for Justin for a double 16 out, and bang, first leg on the board. On throw, lost the early break. Jezza back with darts in hand. It's early days. And if you're new to, well, if you haven't watched the stream for a while in particular, and you are getting subtitles come up over the top, most annoying. Second 180 there for Jeremy Fagg, and I'll show you just quickly how to get rid of those. Hit the menu up the top there, turn off captions. That easy, and they'll disappear. It's not me that puts the captions up,
81.
Facebook auto-generates those. And Jeremy Fagg not going to do the 9 data. Did open up with a lovely $1.80 there for us. Justin looking good here.
140.
Yeah, have a look at these darts, Jeremy Fagg. He's in there, but just 3 straight ones. Look, when his darts aren't on, at least they're in the 20. So he's throwing a lot of scores of just straight 60s, but that'll do if you're not hitting the treble. Better than your 45s or your dreaded 26s.
$100.
Jez's biggest fan there. Shut Jez up.
81.
And Eskimo Quinn's done the shares for us. Thanks, mate. Also, don't forget there's the PayPal link down the bottom there if you want to say a little thank you to DartStream Live. Buy us a Friday
30.
beer. Hit that link there, type in any amount, and I'll give you a bit of a shout out.
Oh, 80.
Second dart.
$60.
$133.
Jezza goes for a bit of a trip around the board. Ends up with 133. Could have done all that down the bottom, Jeremy, without going on that big holiday.
84.
Robin's in the comments. Good one, Jeremy. Great to see the fans getting amongst it in the comments.
40.
Danny Porter from South Australia has jumped in. Haven't we seen him throw some brilliant darts on DartStream Live lately in the DPA circuit? We're going to have a quick look at the stats here because look, Jez is doing all right. Sitting on an 89 average, 80 for Justin.
58.
$97.
And I've just realised I can't monitor the audio, so if someone wants to let us know, make sure that the everything
98.
sounds okay, not distorted on the microphone or anything like that, be good. No doubling or echoing or any of that sort of malarkey. Danny Porter, yeah, we quite often do the smash downs as first to 21 legs. It is a really long format, and the good players like it. Gives them time to play their way into the game if they start off rough. And the
60.
challenge is to hold yourself at that level for the extended period, and it's surprising how many players are capable of sitting above a 90 average for that kind of duration. And invariably, these games do seem to go the distance. We get to see about 40-odd legs usually.
Game in
G'day,
three.
Paul Rigby. Says all good, thanks, mate. G'day, Michaela Hatchett. Jumping in to have a look. Brent Kenny says all good as well. Good to see all you guys. Got a bit of action happening from Medora Bay.
$180.
Another one for Jeremy. Bit of a 180 fest. Justin got away with that leg, but Jez is back on, and we don't say it.
100.
$100.
$140.
I've gotten into doing the DPA weekends, and you're there all weekend streaming, and there's co-commentary, and I'm not on camera as I'm doing it, and I've gotten used to just doing whatever the fuck I want back here because I'm not being watched, and yeah. So if I do pick my nose, well, you know why, because I didn't think you were watching. I forgot. Share it round, Dart fans.
91.
Tag your mates, get them out there because you're seeing some sensational darts here and it's probably going to get better. 170, not going to go now for Justin.
60.
So you want to smash down? Well, we'll smash down on DartStream Live.pay. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go on down DartStream.
Oh, he looks like he's under down for double 10 now.
Got a lot of knives going.
20.
Didn't go, so Justin comes back to level it up with a 56. It's the fat 16, and he's above on that one.
Second 3.
There it goes. 3 apiece. Long session, this one. Going to have a break after 10 legs, so if someone needs a wee, he's going to have to do it in their pants and keep on playing. Don't slip over at the ocky. Sorry, cut the old Steve Gummo LaGrange tribute off. She's all tied up.
140.
Game on, motherfuckers.
And I did whack a bit of a filter on today. And I'm
180.
not going to know if it works or not until I listen back. But just to try and get rid of the keyboard clicks, because when, obviously with the DPA stuff, I've got my mic off, there's other guys commentating, I'm tapping away and doing stuff. But I did notice when I'm doing it on my own and I've got my mic open and I'm tappity tap tap, can be a bit off-putting, a bit
100.
noisy. Mike Beaver, lucky. He's talking about that 56 out there from Justin earlier on. Lucky to level it up, he reckons. 81 now, Jeremy Fagg. Possible 11 data, not going to be, could be 12. Looks pretty good, that one. No, it's not. So it's a fat 12.
46.
And is he lucky enough? Is he lucky in the sort of way that takes out a 161? He's not.
99.
$27.
So just another chance. 52 left now. 20 for 32.
30.
And that one is so far off the board we can't even see it.
First up.
Double 4 is in the hole. 4-3 to Jeremy Fagg over Justin Miles. Does Jeremy have a
96.
darting affiliation with a management group? Is he a Team Rebel? I struggle to remember who everyone plays for. It's been so long, but help me out in the comments there.
85.
G'day to Sean Cole. Look, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run through. Oh, Jeremy, another one. He's punishing the 180 count. We'll have a look at that in a minute.
140.
I'm just going to, rather than call everyone's names out, I'm going to do a little bit of this. So you get to see your names up in lights. It's not everyone. Just going through the last few that have jumped on. Oh, what did Danny say?
140.
Oh, lost it. Too long ago.
80.
Another brilliant leg here. 136 is not checkable now. It was looking good there for a minute. Put a bit of pressure on the 24. Jezza for 13. Is inside, double six. When I say for 13, for a 13 darter.
Third dart.
And takes it out in 15. Let's have a quick look at those stats. And Jezza just drops down below the 90 average to 88.5. 5 big 180s to Jeremy Fagg. Machine.
45.
But Justin is holding his own in the leg count. It's only 5-3 and he's on throw here to bring it back to within a leg.
60. $97.
$100.
And thanks heaps to Scott Graham, Paul Rigby, who have hit that B link down there and giving us a little bit of a Friday bump. Thanks, fellas. It's awesome. If you want to be a DartStream Live motherfucking legend like those two, well, you know how to do it. Hit that link down the bottom there, paypal.me/DSLcomps. When it comes up, you just hit the send button, type in any amount you want,
96.
and you'll get yourself a shout out on DartStream Live. Probably get one anyway, but extra special one like Paul Rigby and Scott Graham. Cheers, fellas.
42.
Oh, and Justin for the 180 here.
80.
Bang. Smokes it. First one of the night, I believe. And I thought Jezza was going to answer it there. He's
100.
definitely been the 180 king for the night. Smoking 5 of them so far. As I just take a
100.
sneaky peek at the stats to make sure I get that right. Kelvin James has just jumped in the comments there to say hello. Kelvin, president of Darts Australia,
41.
jumped on commentary the other day at the Easter Classic from Geelong Dart Club in Victoria, hosted by Darts Victoria. Eskimo Quinn.
100.
Danny Porter. How do we get to play in these matches? You're in, mate. Don't worry. We'll put you on the list if you're keen, and you get a smash down. We'll try and find, like a fairly even matchup. Make it a good game. There'd be the standard you're playing at, Danny. It will be our absolute pleasure to have you on.
$89.
John Kiley in the comments will be all over that one.
$94.
Second one.
Oh.
Yeah, mate.
And there's the break.
Thanks for the break.
It is. So 2 seconds.
Yep.
I'll just...
Break time.
Yep, that's break time, gentlemen. And...
Game on, motherfuckers.
I was cruising the streets in my 69 Falcon, sort of bolted a bowler, they call him Mac Elkin. Pulled up beside, I said, jump in the back. He said, why the fuck not? So I'm cruising with Mac. Looked over my shoulder, said, let's do a deal. Said, watch the road and keep your hands on the wheel. He said, revved up the Falcon, back wheel squealed. My buddy Mac Elkin, feeling it real. Got Jizzy and Chizzy, Boy Smith on DartStream Live, DartStream Live. Toby, Astronaut, Hopes of Big Red, DartStream Live. DartStream Live. DartStream Live. DartStream Live. He said, I'll find the players if you do the stream. I'll buy some beers if you try and keep it clean. I said, of course I will, Mac, and I'll try not to blow it. But I swore right through it, and he already know it. Said F and C. I said, jizz and cum. I said, I'm eating out your granny while fucking your mum. I swore Western Pirates, Whoppies and Truckers. DartStream Live, scheme on motherfuckers. Got Richie and Richo, and Kyle and Corey. DartStream Live, on DartStream Live. We got Slick and Wazza, Damon and Bernie. On DartStream Live, DartStream Live. DartStream Live, DartStream Live. DartStream Live. From the strip between Central and Main, we saw a cool looking cat, they call it Danny Kilbane. If you're into your darts, you best remember that name. He's the organisator at the top of this game. You're running a comp, you need a fella like Danny. He does the work while I lick out the fannies. If you're not in his comp, you're the fucking suckers running amok. It's game on motherfuckers. Gigi and Bailey, Robbie and Jimmy. DartStream Live, DartStream Live. We got JK, Niall, Whitlock and Modra. DartStream Live, DartStream Live. And while that break's been going on, Justin's decided to make his board angle even worse somehow. I don't know why he's done that, but Justin, if you're listening, mate, we've got to get that sorted before we can start again, buddy. Can you hear me, Justin? Justin, can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, your board angle's gone pretty rubbish, mate. We've got to...
Get a charger for the phone.
Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, it's still a bit on the flop, mate. Yeah, I'm sort of missing the 11s. Can you just spin it around a bit towards 11 a bit more? Still, is there any chance you can get it higher? Like, so it's at bull height? It's like looking up at the board at the moment. It's really hard to work with. Have you got any tape that you can tape it to the light ring?
It's on the ring itself. It's on the.
apologies about the length of that delay, ladies and gents, but players are back and ready to go. It is all tied up 5-all, and it is game on!
$140.
Just work on a couple of shots we did.
124.
Bit of rearranging of Justin's board to try and make it a bit better.
$81.
$58.
$140.
As I'm busily working away, haven't got the bloody scoreboard up. Thanks, JK.
100.
There now. Rightio, all under control. Just
99.
did a bit of work on Justin's board in the break, trying to get that a bit better. Justin back for tops to take the lead for the first time. He's under, down for double 10. That's outside. Doesn't happen. Jezza back for tops.
Second
Bang.
dart.
There it is. So Justin kind of wasted that break he got before the break before the break. And don't forget, share it around with all your friends. Tag them in the comments. Do what you got to do to build the fans. And if you like watching DartStream live, hit the bell icon and make sure you get notified every time we go live. Jezza. Wow, he's pounding that treble 20. See that bell icon there? Hit that one there. Click all live notifications. And every time we go live, you'll find out about it. It's the easiest way to do it.
140.
And Jezza in patches has been absolutely dynamic on that scoring. Belting in treble 20 after treble 20. It feels like Justin's just kind of hanging in there and hanging on, but he's doing okay. He's only 5-6 down, and that leg he just lost with throw after the break, but his break wasn't as relaxing as Jeremy's break because he was flat out trying to sort a couple of issues in the background for us, get that board looking a bit better.
57.
Third dart.
There it is, 50 out. Chases that 16 down with a double 8. And Jeremy gets himself back to within a 2-leg buffer zone. Somebody's just tried to jump in the Zoom. Tim Darts. Can't let you in, I'm afraid, Tim Darts, because I'm using the main room as the stream room. So you'll come in and be over the top of one of the boards.
100.
Ah.
$59.
Ah, a couple of birthdays in the mix. Pat Gallagher and Charmaine Hogg for tomorrow. Happy birthday to you guys.
$57.
$55.
$96.
$59.
Just double checking the messages.
94.
$60.
$58.
Check into a 3.
Yeah, mate, good up.
Jizzy skins one back.
$60.
$100.
$100.
$66.
$43.
$26.
$60.
And Kerry Miles, nice peg, son. I think I missed 122 peg from Justin Miles' last leg to bring this back to 6-7. Can't do everything. Try.
45.
$60.
And Danny Porter in the comments here. Maybe Justin Miles should buy one of these. Anyone wants a phone holder for dartboard, let me know. We're selling some for 20 bucks each. They screw to the wall board, then can slide it on and off. Post a pic on my Facebook later, mate, from Alloy. Nice, that sounds good, mate. and it's certainly something that makes a difference.
44.
And I will tell you this, we've tried all different combinations of all different stuff. You know, like I've got webcams and phones and all sorts, but without a doubt, the best device to use for this is a phone, and it's to do with processing power as much as camera power. Webcams can work okay, but you'll struggle to get a webcam that can do as good a job as a phone. If the phone's set up correctly with... Oi. It's like Jizzy fell over. And that is the thing with the phone, or with any of these cameras. It's important that you get the phone as close as you can to the target, and as front on as you can to the target. I think Justin might have actually fallen over. No, here he comes. His darts back in the board.
59.
John Kiley says, I've got the best phone holder. Cheers, Ben Hunter. No worries. I have given a couple of phone holders away that I've knocked up myself, but not interested in making them to sell. Got enough on my plate without bloody taking on that little number.
$57.
One, three, four.
And after struggling to find a treble for 3 visits, he finds a couple down below.
100.
Hasn't left himself on a finish, but with Justin perched on 144, he can keep the advantage in this leg. Needs a treble. And they're not being kind to him upstairs.
100.
Oh, he finally threads the needle there. Pops one in, leaves himself 88. This is on now for Jeremy Fagg. 24 left. Double 12.
Third dart.
Bang!
Your payment.
There it goes. And it is 6-9. Advantage to Jezza. Elfrida says, shot Jezza. Nice out.
100.
Good to see all the Jeremy Fagg fans in the comments.
100.
$60.
$96.
$60.
Couple more DartStream Live motherfucking legends in the crowd here. Brad Jew, thanks very much. And Michaela Hatchett, Charmaine Hogg, Scott Graham, Paul motherfucking Rigby.
96.
Legends, all of you. Now hit that link, paypal.me/DSL comps. It's pinned down the bottom there. Touch that. All you do is hit the send button, type in an amount. Away you go. Shouts us a beer. And as it turns out, we don't mind a beer.
58.
151 now. These are the kind of pegs Justin's going to have to start taking if he's not going to pound the 180s. It's not going to happen this time.
43.
Look, he's lost, probably lost a chance of winning that leg with that throw there. Paltry little 43. Jezza hits a big treble here and he's all set. He doesn't.
39.
Okay, Justin back for 108. $76 on the board, 32.
Second 3.
Bang! 108 out. Another ton plus check out. And they're, well, like as I said just a minute ago, they're the sort of things he's going to have to do. Huge thanks to Declan Bailey for making the graphics, promo videos, etc. for us.
100.
100.
And Eskimo offered to jump in with a bit of co-commentary, but too late. I'm not set for it. I just trying to think of how I could shuffle things around to make it happen, but too hard.
$57.
Couple of mums in the crowd there.
42.
Wendy Quinn, nice peg, mate. Kerry Miles, nice. Appreciating the 108 there from Justin. He has been good
57.
on his pegging. We will say that for him. The big 122, 108.
100.
115.
And he's certainly not out of this, not by a long shot. 2 legs in it at the moment, and it's first to 21. It is a long format game. There's plenty of time for momentum to shift. Shift back again. Back and forward and back. And forward again.
137.
Big hit there. Leaves 62. And look, he's going to bring this back to within a leg
100.
with a bit of sharp shooting on the treble 10s here. Okay, 52 now. 20 for 32. We've seen him do this before.
Second 3.
And that is in the hole, Justin. Clean as a whistle on his pegging. And that's been the difference. Jezza has outscored him by by 10 points on the first 9.
60.
But feels like more than that with the 6 180s there. Jezza, of course, with that massive 144 out himself. Who are we barracking for, Dart fans? Thumbs up for Justin Miles. Love heart for Jeremy Fagg. Hit those emojis.
60.
Wendy Love with a bit of Eskimo love. Oh, thumbs ups coming through thick and fast for Justin. A few love hearts there. The comments seem to be predominantly in Jeremy Fagg's favour, but the emoji off is going the other way.
100.
Not a bad way to spend a Friday evening, if I do say so. A couple of beers, watch a bit of darts.
100.
Hat-trick of tons here for Justin Miles. Probably stay there.
Aye. 81.
Evens it up. Leaves the Shanghai. Or Jezza. Doesn't want a 180 now.
165.
And that is 3 perfect darts to leave himself double 8. Shanghai is on for Justin.
Oh,
Not now.
40.
Oh, and I
Nice
think he's
ball.
busted that. He's hit it.
Right.
He's gone next door. Frida, got to talk to him about that. Go next door when you're looking for a peg. 80 for Justin. He's going that way. For double 10. It's outside.
60.
And they're both outside. So Jezza is going to get a chance at making it real.
First dart.
Bang. He does. Keeps his 2-leg buffer zone. And look, there was darts there for Justin to level that back up and turn this around. He's only been ahead for a short time in this whole game. Not that it means a whole bunch. What really matters is who's in front at the end. 2 legs until the break. And thanks to Scott Graham, I am having a beer tonight.
140.
DartStream Live motherfucking supporter you. And thanks to everybody that's done the righty there. Time for another shout out, I reckon. Team Platinum. I'm guessing that's Eskimo Quinn. Thank you very much. That's a great donation there. Juanita McDade, Chris Crabb, Scott Graham, Brad Jew, Charmaine Hogg, Paul Rigby. Did I say Scott Graham? I think I did. Great stuff. Much appreciated. I feel like I've got to drink another one now since you've all been so generous. Oh, he's in.
180.
180.
Been a bit of a spell between the 180s for Jezza, but look at this.
Shut.
For Justin,
180.
follows it. And it's something that you seem to see a fair bit of in darts, isn't it? Someone throws one and someone will back it up with another one. And that 140, 180 combo to leave 38 there for Justin. He goes straight at the double 19, I should say. He's inside 3 now to fix it up. And he does, leaves himself 16. Jezza, 114 to rip here. Here's a chance. Hits the first one. 14 for tops. 14 goes, double top. Oh, and he's just underneath. So Justin Miles comes back for double 8 to bring this back to within a leg. He's outside first start. And there it is. It is 9-10. Final leg before the break. And, gee, those 10 legs seem to go fairly quickly for me. Oh, another one.
180.
96.
Drops down, picks up a 57. I just thought he was going to stay there, but that first one was a bit of a blocker. And Jeremy has opened 3 legs up this evening with a 180.
60.
Just keep us on the edge of our seat. Everybody's thinking 9. And do we have GG in the house? I just see John Kiley types in the GG. Danny Porter with a big 180 call.
$91.
One.
Big fish. First one's in. Second one's good. Bullseye wants. Oh, and that one doesn't quite hit the mark. And look, these guys definitely aren't following any kind of script. There's no money on it or anything like that, and there's no rules of engagement. But it always seems to happen. Oh, I better just call the break. Break time, guys.
Sweet as.
It does always seem to happen that the game heats up and up and up towards the end. It gets the standard lifts. The players get more into it, and more adrenaline starts flowing. And these guys are certainly in an arm wrestle right here on DartStream Live. We're going to be back after a short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Kermit the Frog. With our very special guest,
And Hunter.
Okay, go on the Muppets. Sounds pretty exciting.
It's time to get the darts out. Recap and feel alive. It's time to meet the players on DartStream Live.
It's time to hit the dartboard, ramp up to overdrive. It's time to make the pink bits on DartStream Live.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show.
I always dreamed we'd be back here.
Dreams? Those were nightmares.
It's time to get things started.
Parody, jocularity, and hilarity, and vulgarity. This is what we call DartStream Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Kermit the Frog. With our very special guest,
And Hunter.
Okay, go on the Muppets. Sounds pretty exciting.
It's time to get the darts out. Recap and feel alive. It's time to meet the players on DartStream Live.
It's time to hit the dartboard, ramp up to overdrive. It's time to make the pink bits on DartStream Live.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show.
I always dreamed we'd be back here.
Dreams? Those were nightmares.
It's time to get things started.
Parody, jocularity, and hilarity, and vulgarity. This is what we call DartStream Live.
Boom, there it is. And I think the players are at the board now. I can see Jezza landing a couple of darts. How far off are we, fellas?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
You're good to go? Always raring to go. Justin's probably going to have a whittle, has he? You there, Justin? No, can't hear any action there. So there is a hand up on his board. I'm not sure if that means anything. That was there before, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll just wait a minute for Justin to come back. Won't be too far away. It is Justin Miles, Jeremy Fagg, in a DartStream Live Smashdown. Okay, players are good to go. We're coming back. It is 11-9 to Jeremy Fagg over Justin Miles. And it is game on, motherfuckers. Justin with darts in hand.
45.
58.
Game on, motherfuckers.
Oh, Justin looking good here.
180.
Shut.
180.
125.
Oh, look good. Couldn't tell from here. And the standard after the break has just lifted a notch.
49.
81.
57.
Shout out to everybody who's just tuned in. Justin Miles leads the big one.
140.
'So not going to happen.
84.
Jezza coming back for 97. Inside 70-80 he wants now. Inside that 54.
57.
And leaves it pretty on tops. 86 for Justin. The bullseye.
Second 3.
Bang! Right darts there to bring it back to within a leg. And we have seen it before in these smashdowns where a player seems to dominate the whole game, just be in front the whole way, and then right at the end, some little bugger comes through with a blistering patch of darts to take it out from under him. Bailey Marsh.
97.
And Montana Goodyear says, Amanda Locke says, yo, yo, motherfuckers. G'day to you, Amanda Locke. Featured on DartStream Live,
97.
the Easter Classic, where she took out the ladies' singles. Laurie, I think, won the men's doubles. Correct me if I'm wrong.
81.
First time on DartStream Live for both of those guys. Awesome to have them along. We see them in the comments time and time again, and great supporters of DartStream Live, but to actually have them there doing the business was awesome.
60.
59.
68.
Jezza has a crack at 19s for 164. The first one was a little high, so not going to happen, but he sets that up beautifully with the pickup of a 48 there to leave tops. 216 for Justin.
85.
And
Right.
bang, there it is for Jeremy Fagg. And Montana, good yes, says Murray Bridge doubles champs. Watch this space. Murray Bridge got a big comp on this weekend. And Colin Edwards did suggest perhaps we could stream that one. Wasn't a whole bunch of interest from the organisers, so that's not going to happen. But never know. Cole might do something. But
100.
and Chrissy Sharon battling for her statement.
Yeah.
The Banana Man. Banana Bender. Oh, that's right. I'm live. Stop picking your nose, Ben. You can see me.
96.
Young Daniel Willment in the comments there. Daniel will warn you and your parents that some of the language on a Friday night, Smashdown, is probably not appropriate for a young fella like yourself. Try and keep it to a minimum while I see you there, but you never know what's going to slip out. We're getting a bit loose, a bit rowdy on a Friday night, having a good time, and been shouted a few beers and drank a few. Thanks to the DartStream Live legends that have chipped in there.
180.
Justin Powers one in. Sets up the 82.
100.
Bullseye first dart, doesn't even hit a 25. Looks like a 12 to me. Picks up the 57.
62.
So it must have been a 5 that he missed into. Jezza leaves 43. 3 for tops.
Third dart.
Thank you, mother, for the rabbits.
Fucking dogs are.
And huge thanks to the DartStream Live legends. Oh, get back here. Team Platinum. Juanita McDade, Chris Crabb,
58.
Brad Dew, Charmaine Hogg, Scott Graham, Paul Rigby, who've all chipped into the fun this evening. Thanks very much. Much appreciated. DartStream Live legends. If you want to be a DartStream Live legend,
5.
well,
Oh, fuck's sake. 4.
pretty easy. Hit that link down there. Hit the send button. Type in an amount. Away you go. It's not that hard. It's pretty bloody easy, actually. Justin misscored that one. It was a 45. He's corrected now. And 9 darts without trebles in this leg is a rarity. We'll have a quick look at the stats. See what's going on over there. Both players sitting pretty much around the same mark. Justin's picked up his 180 count there.
100.
$61.
140.
60.
37.
60.
77.
Oy. Out of control. Okay. Justin released a bit of frustration on the dog. As Jeremy Fag for 99. Ooh, and he's outside. So 135 is doable now. And with that bit of an outburst there, maybe Justin's got it. 60 for ball now. Ooh, skinny one.
37.
And look, double nine's missable. It's one of those doubles. Seen Jeremy Peggett earlier on. He's outside, putting a good side of wide, and they're both well wide. All three of them, in fact. No score. So Justin probably wouldn't have thrown those darts away if he knew he was coming back. 5, leaves 93. Not going to happen. And he's given up on this leg, which is a shame because, as I said, double nine's missable. Inside now, so Justin comes back for 60. Probably doesn't deserve to after the 37 and the 38, but he does, all the same. 20 for tops. Bang, there it is.
Dirty motherfuckers. Oh, DartStream live. You
Dirty motherfuckers.
Come on, it's time to shine. Like a sex machine. You dirty motherfuckers. Oh, DartStream live. Shake your money maker. You might be a fucking hunter. I'm gonna shout out your name. You got to be about motherfucking face. Yo!
And huge thanks to everybody that did shout us a beer today. Team Platinum, Eskimo Quinn, Juanita McDade, Chris Crabb, Brad Jew, Charmaine Hogg, Scott Graham, Paul motherfucking Rigby.
58.
DartStream live motherfucking fame.
Give me a beer from the fridge, motherfuckers. Come on! You might be a bombing hunter. I'm gonna shout out your name. You got to be about motherfucking face. Yo!
99.
Get up!
Get on up, come on.
It's the way it is. Having a laugh. And take it. Come on. That ain't Charlie. Dirty Eskimo. JJ and Fletcher. They're running the show.
60.
Can we hear that one more time? One more time. Let's hit it and quit. Can we hit it and quit? Can we hit it and quit? Can we hit it and quit? Hit it. Get up.
Dirty motherfuckers.
Oh, big 171 there for Jizzy.
Like a sex machine.
Out of nowhere. Hadn't hit a treble all leg. 12 darts and then fires in 3 in a row. And is that a big answer there? 180. Jeremy Fag. It's gone 171, 180. 95 left, Justin Miles. 76 now.
55.
For tops, for the win, Jeremy Fag, after that sensational, blistering 180, and he doesn't quite take it, leaves 20. Tops now for Jizzy. It's a bent out of shape looking tops it is. Got some angle issues there, but look, we Struggled home. He's inside the double 10. Jeremy's going to come back, and after giving Justin a chance, Justin returns the favour. Does he capitalise? He's outside. Looks like he's inside. Up for double 5. And that's inside. Jizzy's coming back for double 5 to stay alive. I know, it rhymes pretty good like that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bang. There it is. 12-13. Eskimo Quinn, do I get the doll song now? Question mark. Your mum's watching, Eskimo. I feel I'm too embarrassed to play it. Danny Porter says, need some dancing girls. Great idea.
96.
What, 81?
Tell you what I do need. That's a beer.
43.
I will whack the dog song on because I need something to keep the vibe alive while I'm going to the fridge. Be back in a minute. This one's for you, Brendan Quinn.
60?
Not for you, Wendy. Turn the sound off.
Yeah.
DartStream Live. It's time to meet the crew. We've got Danny Kilbane and Charlie Levy too. We've got Declan, Eskimo, JK and Fletcher. It's game on, motherfuckers. Oh, you fucking betcha.
81?
And chucking darts. Eating pussy. Chucking darts. Eating pussy. And chucking darts. Eating pussy. Chucking darts.
$49.
Monday morning had to go for the dole, so I celebrated with some alcohol. Standing in the unemployment line, I saw Grandma's bush. Security guard said you. So I nuts before I drank a beer. Girl at the counter said I found you a job, so I sucked her off while she gobbed off my knob. Chucking darts. Eat pussy. Chucking darts. Pussy. Chucking darts. Eating pussy. Chucking darts.
Hey.
More feeling, buddy. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
She's all tied up, 13 apiece.
Game on, motherfuckers.
$28.
Wendy Quinn has requested some dancing men.
57?
Well, in the heyday of DartStream Live, when big name players were comfortable enough to get pretty loose in the darting action, we did have a Ross Smith get his gear off for the ladies, and he's pretty buff, I will say. Got his shirt off. Probably not going to get the same out of Ben Hunter, or the same thrill for that matter, Wendy.
$100.
134.
So she's all tied up, 13 apiece. And look, Jeremy's definitely had the, well, it feels like he's had the upper hand, and Jizzy's just sort of fought his way back and scrapped his way back into legs, taking advantage of some lazy pegging at times from Jeremy. But who do we think's going to win? We're doing it again. Thumbs up. Justin Miles, love heart, Jeremy Fag. Have an emoji off. Who you got, Dart fans? I actually think Justin's going to steal this off him. I think Jeremy's going to do all this hard work, and Justin's just going to come back and have a few blinding legs at the end and be very gracious in his victory.
Third dart.
Bang! On the bullseye! Jeremy Fag, 2019 bull for 89. Why not? Well, 1920 bull. Love a bull peg. And just after I gave him a little bit of stick for lazy pegging, he goes, how about some of this, Ben? And there you go, Michaela Hatchett. You really are famous now. Solid ton.
$81.
That's me, just in case you didn't know.
134.
Good leg here for Jezza to consolidate that breaker throw last leg. And he keeps doing it, just keeps getting this buffer zone of a couple of legs in front. Somehow Justin claws his way back.
94.
Kerry Miles says, commentators curse Ben. I know, I'm good at that. 7. Bloody hell, Justin.
100.
And he would have loved to 171 right then.
98.
There's one thing I've always liked about Justin's game that I haven't seen as much of tonight as Jeremy takes that out to go 2 legs up. He normally never gives up, never quits, never throws a slack dart. He just, you know, every dart. But a couple of occasions when he thought the game or the leg was over, he's thrown a few lazy ones, which is very un-Jizzy-like.
100.
$97.
$100.
$140.
Okay, pair of tons now for Justin. We've seen him throw a hat-trick earlier on. And wow,
49.
that last dart went at a rapid pace. He's
94.
maybe he's hungry. Maybe he didn't get to have his dinner, Justin. He's in there.
140.
Jez not going to take out the big fish.
58.
What's Justin going to do with 112? $60 goes, 12 for tops.
Oh,
Oh, and he hits a 9.
bust.
Drops down and busts it. There you go. That's what I was saying. These the stupid darts, he could have been sitting on a 1 dart double out here if he'd
80.
not thrown that last dart without any authority. He's upset. He's worked up. Can't blame it on the dog. Dog's been quiet.
Third dart.
And Jezza, 3-leg margin now. And Justin wants to pick his bottom lip up and get on with this game. Kerry was there. She'd be giving him what for?
$97.
Time to regroup. Break after this leg. And he'll definitely want to win this one. Get a breaker throw here. And he's been good getting the breaks into the into the break. Ugh. Some of Kathy's finest.
45.
But his superstars just jumped in the stream.
180.
Bang.
140.
Words from Super Coach there. Raymond Smith.
99.
The number one Aussie in Australia at the moment. Of course, number one Australian at the moment is the Heat, Damon Hedder. Overtook Simon Whitlock this year for the first time, and I think he is top of the Pro Tour. Am I right? Is that a thing? Is he actually top of the Pro Tour in the Order of Merit,
14.
Pro Tour Order of Merit? Help me out in the comments there. Eddie Heron says that's not beer, Benny. No, it's not. It's hard liquor. 80 on the board, 36 goes! Justin Miles! Boom! Break time, gentlemen.
Yeah,
And we have a little breaky poo. See you soon, Duff fans. Pull your pants up, we're fucking live.
From Alexandra Palace, London, to meet the players from Australia.
Security guard said you can't do that here. So I kicked him in the nuts before I drank a beer. Eat pussy, chopping dots. Eat pussy, chopping dots. Eat pussy, chopping dots. Eat pussy, chopping dots. Eat pussy, drink a beer, chopping dots. Eat pussy, drink a beer, chopping dots. Eat pussy, drink a beer, and chop those motherfucking dots.
First, you gotta sink a few beers. Next,
You gotta rip out the spears, then you take on some fucking suckers on DartStream Live, motherfuckers. You gotta wait for the draw. Me, I'm the Aussie outlaw. Them, they're the world of dart chuckers, and it's game on, motherfuckers.
Drink a beer, chuck nuts, eat pussy, kicking ass.
DartStream Live. DartStream Live. Welcome to our crazy shows. Darts, but anything goes. You can buy me beers, I can drink them, cheers, and more drink, the better it goes. Do whatever turns you on. DartStream Live. Oi, oi, oi. Players come from everywhere, so listen to me cuss and swear. Use it, get ruckus and game on motherfuckers, the darts and going live to air. Fun for all the family. DartStream Live. Oi, oi, oi.
And players are right. They are back on and ready to rumble in Smashdown Friday night on DartStream Live. You are with Ben Hunter. We are watching Justin Miles, Jizzy versus Jezza. Jeremy Fagg. Players are good to go. Justin's away after the break at 14-6 down. It is game on, motherfuckers.
Game on, motherfuckers.
140.
And that is just the way he'd love to come out of this break, Jeremy Fagg.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking good.
180.
Another one, Jeremy Fagg. That must put the count up to right around the 10 mark. Let's have a look at the stats. 11 180s, Jeremy Fagg.
180.
Justin fires one in. And that is the second time 180s have been answered back to back. And if you count the 171, 180 answer, that's 3 maxes. 171, of course, the lady max.
133.
G'day to Robert Obes, Robert King, Chris Crabb, Billy Stevenson. And that is an 11 dart out for Jeremy Fagg. 140, 180, 135. And polishes off the 46 in 2 darts. Massive, massive leg there to go 17-14 and let Justin know. After the break, I'm not mucking around. Here to play. I'm here to win.
140.
Straight in again.
45.
$180.
Bang. Another one, Jeremy.
38.
You can take my Lambo.
140, 180.
You sure you can handle? We'll be faster than
57.
Finally, Jeremy Fagg misses a treble just to let us know he's human.
You can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We'll be faster than Django.
60's good, 64 left. Doesn't bother to go 14 bull. Doesn't need to. Justin back on 337. Still would have had a crack at the 42, wouldn't you? Don't know, just for practice. Leaves himself tops. It's all pretty. I think he's more concerned about the W at this stage. Justin with a lot of work to do. Momentum is against him. Jezza
Second dart.
pins it with a double 10. And
Sure you can handle? Okay. We can take
14 dart leg
I'll put on a tight
to follow that 11.
You sure you can handle? We'll be faster than Django.
140.
And here comes Justin Miles, perhaps.
$77.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
100.
Can't stop.
140.
Jeremy Fagg, I should say, has engaged beast mode in the break. He's come back and he is just smacking it out of the park. Unfortunately, that's 13 there for Justin. He's still in this leg, though. And needs to get serious about it.
44.
He seems to be tiring, Brooke Carpentry. Make him a sandwich. Brookie jumps in the comments. Having a look.
92.
Justin's other half, bigger half, better half. I know, Brooke, I said bigger half. I don't know where that come from. I fucked up there. But, you know, I do a fair bit of that.
64.
That was a very high dart. I don't think he was going for tops on that first dart. Maybe Brooks come out and said, bugger it, I'll throw you darts for a while. No, she wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. It would not happen. I was just joking. I get all serious on me. 48 left. Oh, he's gone. The 68 is out. Jeremy Fagg, 19-14. He is 2 legs away from victory. First to 21. DartStream Live Smashdown. He has the darts in hand and Justin Miles needs to find something and find it fast.
140.
$45.
Oh, Jezza in again.
140.
Back-to-back 140s. She's tough now for Justin. And he's throwing darts away again, Dart fans. Very un-Justin-like. And Brooke says,
93.
I'm not even home. Maybe that's what it's all about. You can't take anything away from what Jeremy Fagg is doing, though. He is just stepping it up a notch in this last stanza. Hits a 54. Leaves 74, 60 left now. A tidy 20 will leave tops. He does that. And after 12 darts, he has a 1 dart finish on his favourite double. Justin's like, fuck this. I'm just throwing for bull for a bit. I don't care. Whatever.
100.
Hits a ton on bulls. Couldn't hit a ton on 20s. So there you go.
Second up.
It's out. Justin had a 3 dart little practice moment there. Get his eye in. Get one of them in.
$57.
Pair of 57s.
17.
Wow. The wheels have fallen off for Justin. He's not feeling it at all.
140.
Come on, dig deep. We want to see this massive comeback. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's going to be an interesting post-match interview, this one, if Justin sticks around.
$56.
Not saying it's all over after this leg, but it's all over after this leg.
$64.
Charmaine Hogg calls last drinks. Hit that PayPal link down the bottom there if you enjoyed the show. Give us a little shout and I'll shout you guys out. Jez up for a ton. Does he go tops? No, he doesn't. And he's not going to take it this shot.
60.
But he's going to leave it pretty on tops. And we'll do beer shout-outs after this leg. Because it could be just about all over.
$78.
Down for double 10.
Second up.
Game, shot, and the match.
That is such a good
Thanks, Jesse.
And the winner is Jeremy Fagg. We are going to take a short break, ladies and gents, and we'll be back to have a chat to the players if they stick around. See you soon, Dart fans. Boom. We are live here with, well, the star of the show, Jeremy Fagg. Jezza, what a great performance tonight. You, after that last break, look, it could have gone either way. We sort of like, I was actually, I picked Justin to come back with a vengeance and really turn it on in that last break, and it was exactly the opposite way around. You were in absolutely devastating form there. What inspired all that?
Probably the disappointment in the second last session. Just felt like I was in control and kept giving it back to Justin. And credit to him, he took a couple of big finishes out and kept stealing them away. Kept getting 2 legs in front, and then he'd come back. And when we had that last break, sort of give myself a bit of a talking to, and that got the motivation going. And
yeah, good stuff. And you got a few fans there, mate.
Yeah, I got my wife Alfreda. And mates Darren and Kylie, they come over to watch the stream and watch me play as well.
Yeah, awesome. We can see the stream going in the background there. The camera's fixed, so you can't flick around and say hello to the other people, can you, or not? Give them a hello. Come on.
It's a bit hard because it's sort of a fixed thing.
Yeah, no worries. If they want to come up and say hello, they're more than welcome. No, hello. Nice. Oh, look, and look, conversely, Justin, the wheels fell off, mate. What happened?
Everybody came home. Fucked it all up.
Oh, really?
Yep. Just simple.
And what, put you off, or?
Yeah, it did. It put me off big time.
So it's all their fault?
No, not really. It's my fault for not concentrating hard enough.
I think it might be you. But
yeah, well,
it
was me.
Look,
yeah, it was me.
You battled hard, like early on. Jeremy really seemed to have the momentum. He had the wind under his wings. He was smashing in 180s like a man on fire. But you just kept finding a way to win legs. Came back. Your pegging was sensational. Your clean finishing was just textbook, and it was really holding you there in the game. It wasn't enough at the end. And at the end, it was just like the wheels fell off, like you lost the hunger for it almost.
Yeah, I did. I really did. I kind of just said to myself, like, you can't play under these conditions. Like, it's just not good enough. And full credit to Jeremy, he played awesome enough to do the job. But, like, I could have, well, look, it's I could say I go another gear. I could say I go another 2 gears, but it is what it is. Jeremy won. End of the story. Can't do anything about it.
It's tough, and it's tough when you're in a position where you think there's nothing I can do here. He smashed in 11 data to break your throw, and followed it up with I think a 13, 14 data or something like that on throw, and he was already 2 legs in front. All of a sudden, that stretches out to 4 legs and then 5, and it's it's demoralising. You're running out of time and energy to catch up to him. It felt like you were out of energy. Did you feel like that? Is that how you felt?
No, not really. Like I could have caught him if I could have. If I really wanted to, I could have. I gave up myself. It was my own fault.
That's the sense that we got watching. That I got that you did quit.
I gave up on the game, and yeah, Jeremy, to his credit, stuck to it and didn't get sucked into what I was doing. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, a lot of legs earlier on I could have taken out at the same time, but shit happens. It's a game of darts, man. You're either gonna win or lose. You're not gonna fucking draw it, are you?
No, not when it's first to 21. You're not. Hey, no. So what's going on for you in darts, Jizzy? Not forget tonight. That's done. We've got there. We got a result out of that. It's only a smash down. It's no big fucking deal. But on as far as career wise and all that sort of thing, you're playing in the DPA and playing well.
Yeah, at the moment, I don't know what's going to happen the next couple of months though. It is what it is. It's hard to say what I'm going to do in the next couple of months. Like everything could change. Something could happen with the kids. Something could do this. Something could do that. I just live week by week now. Like I can't plan ahead. anymore. It's impossible.
A dog could bark, or you don't know. Anything could happen.
No, I just don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen. Like, I could, like, go to the next DPA event and just get murdered every game, or I could win it. Who knows? WA is a hard comp to play in. It's just a matter of how Brooke feels at the time. She's struggling with herself at the moment. It's hard for her to look after the kids for so many days in a row, and I get it. It's a tough mission, but
yeah, well, that's it. Like young family, young kids, and special needs in the mix as well. Definitely has its challenges, and you work, you've got family and all that, and so obviously you've set your mind at darts because you've come up and you played in DPA events, you won a couple, and I can set my mind to it and just do it, and then like next week it'll all change because personal reasons. Yeah. Like I can't say, oh, you're going to travel to this event, you're going to travel to that event, or you're going to do the World Series and try that. I was like, yeah, it's all good in theory, but I have to wait like week. Yeah, look, the stars have got to line up for you, absolutely. But I tell you what,
it's all got to go right. It's all got to go right. But
I'll tell you who it has lined up for is Jeremy Fagg, because the
can't plan that shit.
Well, the Masters are in Townsville, aren't they? Is that right?
Yeah, they are, but I moved to Brisbane.
Oh, did you? Oh, bloody hell. You peanut. So you're still at least in the same state. It's not like you got to get all the way over the other side of the country. And so are you having a crack at all that, Jezza? Are you doing DPA and that this year or not?
Yeah, I've been. I played a couple of DPA and.
Oh, we saw you in South Australia, of course. We saw you over there in South Oz.
Yeah, that's right. And I played the last event they had in Queensland. But at the moment, I'm sort of just biding time. I've got a bit of a shoulder injury, believe it or not. So not next week, the week after, I have my second meeting with a surgeon to talk about what's in the future for me. So it's pretty hard to plan whether I'll be able to play. Leading into that, it all depends on what he says.
Is that so? You're playing through pain at the moment, or?
Yeah, basically, I've got a 19 by 13 mil ripped through my tendon and muscle. So about like aiming for the 20s is about as good as I can get. If I can't lift anything heavy or anything like that above my shoulders.
Mate, how many? Like, I'm just going to have a quick squiz there at the stats. I'm pretty sure if aiming at 20s is a struggle, you hit 12 180s, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Poor you. What a struggle. Fucking hell, might go rip my own shoulder.
I've been managing it all right. Like the end of last year, like Alice Springs and the Nugget, and then the Christmas Classic here at Redlands. It was really sore. But when I played the Christmas Classic, I played 19s for 2 days because I couldn't reach the 20s. And then I never threw for about 9 or 10 weeks after the last tournament in December. I gave Lakeside away because of the injury, and then it hurt again when they rang me end of January.
So what's the surgery? Do they stitch the tendon back together, repair the tear, or?
Yeah, I've had scans and that's the reason why I had to have them, is he needs to see where my tendon and muscles are, whether they can drag them back up and pin them back to the bone, so they heal. So it all depends where everything's sitting. If they can stretch them back, or what other options there are after that.
Ah, geez, that's a big blow for a dart player.
I mean, and at the end of the day, I want it fixed. I want to, like I said, I give up Lakeside because of the injury twice. And that's something I worked really hard to have a shot at. It was devastating to give it away. So, I mean, if I want to do that again or go play PDC or do whatever, I need to have it fixed so it's not playing on my mind when I am playing,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but obviously,
the good thing about my game is normally the longer I play, the better I get. But at the moment, I sort of been turning around. I start off really good and then die out from fatigue in the shoulder.
Didn't happen tonight.
No, sometimes you need a good chat to yourself though, to get motivation.
Yeah, well, look, if you, I just had that feeling. If you didn't come out like that in that last session, and Justin hit a couple of big, he opened with a 140 after the break, and if he had got a little bit of momentum there, I felt like he was probably going to turn it round for him, because the battle that he was facing was between his ear holes. We know that. We could see that. We could sense that. And, post match, we could, he's confirmed that that's what was going on with him. And so, I mean, you did it. You got there and on the long format and pulled through. And I hope it didn't do any more damage to that shoulder. What's the prognosis? So if you have an operation, what's the kind of the recovery time or something like that?
Basically, he's told me around about 3 months before I get movement. And then there's, physio, all that sort of stuff after that. But he said I probably won't be 100% for 12 months.
Yeah, right.
So, but I mean, there's a lot of things, like anything, there's always risk, infections or whatever. Hopefully none of that happens, but
yeah,
I just got to do what they tell me and make sure I'm doing it and hopefully heal quicker than expected.
Yeah. So anyway, before we take off, Justin, you want to do some shout outs, mate?
yeah. I'll shout out to my kids for no. I'll shout out to Team Eclipse for sponsoring me. Boys are doing the best they can with me. Shout out to DSL for the game. Thanks, boys. Sorry, JK,
worries,
couldn't get the job done. Jeremy, played well, mate. Well done. I feel like I could have gone 21-20 with you, but I didn't. Shit happens. But yeah, thanks, boys. Whoever plays next on Smashdown, good luck, boys. Do well. Play well.
Cheers, mate. And Jeremy, shout outs, mate.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Darren and Kylie for coming over, and obviously my wife here for always supporting me as she does, and all the Redlands club. I think a lot of them are watching the stream, and my mum and dad down in Adelaide, my auntie Cameron and Karen, and obviously I haven't watched the stream, so I'm sure there's a lot of other people watching and supporting, and always thanking them people for the support that they give, and to you guys and for Declan for reaching out for the Smashdown. It was great fun.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, thanks heaps for joining. It's been a long time between drinks. We had you on ages and ages ago, quite a few times, and but here we are again after all this time. It's bloody good to have you back, and good to see that amazing standard of darts too, mate. It's it was a real treat to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Jeremy Fagg, Justin Miles. I've been Ben Hunter. Thanks for joining us on DartStream Live, and thanks to everybody who chipped into the Beer Fund. I've better be remiss of me not to thank those guys. So 2 seconds and I'll bring that up. If I can find it. Here we go. Thank you to Team Platinum, Juanita McDade, Chris Crabb, Charmaine Hogg, Scott Graham, Paul Rigby, and I know I've missed... Oh, Brad Dew. Thanks very much for all you guys that chipped in and helped us out tonight. And thanks to our contenders, Jeremy Fagg and Justin Miles, for a great show this evening. I'll see you soon, guys.
Thank you.
Pull your pants up, we're fucking live!
From Alexandra Palace, London, to meet the players from Australia.
Security guard said you can't do that here. So I kicked him in the nuts before I drank the beer. Eating pussy, chopping darts. Eating pussy, chopping darts. Eating pussy, chopping darts. Eating pussy, chopping darts. Eating pussy, drinking beer, chopping darts. Eating pussy, drinking beer, chopping darts. eating pussy, drinking beer, and chopping those motherfuckers.